Hi guys, welcome to Seeing Within. Look, we look at your vibrational number either from your life path, calculating your full birth date and reducing it to a single digit or a root number. Another is your day number, the day of the month you were born on any given year. Now, if it happens to be a double digit number, we reduce this to a single digit by adding the two numbers together. And lastly, we can use your character or your expression number calculated using your name. Now, there should be links below for that as well. Now, these are all intuitive readings where energy flows at different times for each of us. So, some will be passing these energies, others are going through them, while there'll be another group heading towards it. So, please look back on past readings. A quick note, I meditate and pre-shuffle prior to recording just to save you guys time. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Hi, welcome. We're concentrating on vibration 1. Look, straight up, I'm just looking at the cards here, and straight away, if you're dealing, and I just want to get this out of the way now so it doesn't hold up the reading, and I don't want to spend too much time on it. But if you are dealing with a legal situation, um, the outside influence might feel they have victory over this. Um, and because if it is a legal situation, there is something coming out of chaos. This is a card of chaos, but holding on to an idea that you might have or a project, and you're sitting on it. It's like you're sitting on the egg. So it's like it's almost like you're sitting on the last card before it gets drawn. But someone, maybe the outside influence, they feel like maybe they've already got this in the bag and they've won this. But if it's a legal situation, I just want to get this out of the way now. The truth will come out no matter what, and it will be looked at in a very fair and just and regal manner. And when we look at this card, this is all about cutting away the bullshit and then weighing up both sides of it, of the situation. So put it this way, if you feel like if you can honestly say that you're in the right, then hey, it will go in your favor. But if you know that you're trying to hold on to something that does not belong to you, then the favor will probably go onto the other side. But I'm just sort of letting you know, if this is a legal situation, this is what we're seeing. But in the meantime, I want to get on to the reading without making it a legal situation, but because it is sitting there in front of me, I thought it was really important that we actually go over that and discuss that. So straight away, we have, for you guys, for your energy, we have creation here. So this is creation. This is all about creating something out of chaos. This is all about having an idea or a project that you're thinking about, but you haven't started yet. But it's like you have the passion and the drive to do it, and you're just sitting on it. I feel like, so whether this is again a work situation or a friendship, love situation, family, whatever, you understand what I mean. So as something you're just sitting on, but as it's like as something new though. And when you see the snake around her body, that's sort of letting me that it's once you get started with this, or once you actually grab hold of it, because I understand it's sort of all in the ethers at the moment. You actually haven't grabbed hold of it yet, but once you grab hold of the situation or idea or project or person, it's going to change the world as you know it, and it's going to change a lot of it will have a huge roll on effect around you. And it's surprising that we say it's out of chaos, it's something born out of chaos, because at the moment there's something blocking you from your happiness. Sorry, there we go. We have like the Eight of Swords and we have the Ten of Cups. So there's something definitely holding you back from your happiness. And it could have been something that you felt came in really fast that upsets the apple cart. and maybe it wasn't completely fair or just to another person. But also, I'm being sort of asked to look at the perspective, watch the perspective um, on how you're viewing this, meaning don't be very, sometimes we can be very narrow-minded, no, tunnel vision, sorry, more so tunnel vision, the way we look at things or the way we perceive things, hence that could be holding us back. So it's like maybe look at things from a different perspective. Okay, so if we look at your outside energy here, we have victory. So someone feels very victorious in this, or if this is a job or a project, you're going to do extremely well on it. You're going to rise to the top, and you're going to sort of overcome a lot of your competitors and what have you. It's also a card that lets you know not to give up. Just push yourself that little bit harder to get to where you want to be. If this is a job or a project or something, if this is a relationship, somebody is already feeling like this. Somebody already feels like they've outdone themselves and they've already won over their competitors. And if we look at clarifying that, we have the Page of Cups with the Six of Spears. The Six of Spears, again, as you would know, is a victory card in itself. And the Page of Cups is a message. It can either be a water sign, but it's just like the beginning of a relationship. Someone's just showing interest at the moment. Um, there's sort of normally when I see the Page of Cups, and especially with the salmon, for some reason I get the feeling somebody who's bitten off more than what they can chew, but they really didn't care. They just like dived in deep for it because they really followed their emotions and just swam with the flow, went with the flow. And because for some reason that they must have been feeling really good that day or whatever, because for some reason they just felt like they could get victory out of it. They must, as I said, they must have been feeling really good that day because they're sitting on the horse, like all eyes on them. They had enough, I want to say ego, but it's not really ego. They just had enough charisma, strength, yeah, maybe ego to go for what they want and blow me down. They actually got it. And they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. So if we look at the combined energy, we have the Justice card. So again, we're not looking, I've gone over the legal spiel on this. So now we're going to discuss um, if it's a work situation and if you've gone through an unfair um, process at work, then it's going to work in your favor and it will be fine. Um, the truth will come out, and I understand that it will be discussed and it will be worked out in a harmonious and a very fair manner. But if we're looking at a relationship again, this is about the truth having to come out. This can also be about a commitment. The Hierophant is all about commitments and what have you. So maybe someone's going to speak their truth and ask for a commitment. Where and just cut through the bullshit and weigh up the scales if they've been unbalanced or out of balance, where things haven't been fair in the past. All of a sudden, now's the time that, okay, we've got to get real about this now. We've got to weigh it up. Is this what we're going to do? So do we get engaged? Do we move in? Do we look for a new house? Do we make a solid commitment out of this? Remember, these are energies that are either coming up or you're going through them now, or you've just come out of them and this is doing the legal paperwork of whatever of that solid foundation that we're getting here through the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. Look, but whatever it is, as I said, you've come out of chaos. This is huge, huge transformation, huge changes to your life and everybody else's life around you. Someone's feeling very victorious in this situation, and it couldn't be any more just or more fair. And again,